22. And this is the beautiful entrance to the shepherd field. But what you can see there is Bethlehem. The Nativity Church is on top of the hill, and the story actually begins here. Before we will talk about what's happened to here according to the book of Luke, let's talk about what's happened here via the Old Testament, and that is Ruth, the grandmother of King David, came to here to meet Boaz. Then here we are, Custodia Terra Santa. It's a Catholic area. There's another option here for the Greek Orthodox. But the shepherd field. On the way, we saw lots of shepherds, sheep, goats, everything was here. Then it's still the same idea. The angel came, according to the book of Luke, to the shepherds and told them he was born. Go and visit it. Go and visit him. Now, think about it. He was born. Why to the shepherd? I mean, shepherd, not all of them, but a lot of them are not the most educated people. But they are so important because they came, they are wandering from one place to another. Then in that case, they can spread the rumor. And we are in front of a very important church, a chapel built by Bertolucci, an Italian architect who built so many churches in the Holy Land, and the money was a donation for the Canadians. Then if you are Italian and Canadian, you have a lot of here. It's in the shape of tent, because remember, wandering people. And today I'm guiding in the West Bank and the Palestinian Authority, and for me it's very important that the people who are will guide my group will be Palestinian. Today it's Danny. Let's go in. Sí.
Decían que el Mesías tenía que venir y nacer entre oro, y no fue así. Que le ofrecieron oro, incienso y mirra, sí. Oro al gran rey, incienso al omnipotente y mirra en el prototipo de la sepultura. ¿Ok? Los magos. Entonces, claro, son los pastores los que reciben el primer anuncio. Es decir, el Mesías, y encuentra en Belén lo que les habían anunciado los pastores. Es decir, que ha nacido el Salvador, el Mesías, el Señor. De hecho, el Cordero es un prototipo de que el Cordero que se inmolaba en el altar.
We will come again. Yeah.
What nationalities do we have? We have Italians. Yeah. What else? Portuguese. Portuguese. All Portuguese.
Ah, yeah, you met Danny. Danny, I think, speaks. Yeah.
What else? Austria. Speaks the Deutsch? German. Guys, this is a very important construction. It was made by Italian constructor. He is very unique. You know why he's unique? Because he always made the construction inspired by the biblical story.
Then let's leave the group for like a minute or two, and let's continue to one of the caves to show you how people lived there before many shepherds. Caves is a very important place at the ancient time, at the time of Jesus. People lived in caves. The grotto of Jesus was born in a cave. I know that for you it sounds weird, but that's until today. Some people, mainly the Bedouins, are using it as manger. Then in that case, to live in a cave, especially when you are wandering from one place to another, it's better. It's hot today. Not so hot, but hot. But in the cave, it always will be cool. And in the winter time, there's a group there, then I will go to see. And the other option, Danny, it's empty. Let us see a cave. They're having a masses here a lot, but this time it's empty. Then, can you feel that it's cool now? It is cool. And in winter time it's hot and warm.
Can I have a seat, guys?
Danny, you speak Portuguese, English, Arabic,
Spanish,
and Dutch. Better than me. No, better than me.
These guys, you can have a seat.
Let's go in, please.
Guys, we are sitting inside one of the caves used in the 1st century. Why cave? I'm sure you felt when you came in. It was hot outside, and here it is cool, yes? This is the nature of the caves in the Holy Land. In the summer, inside is cool. In the winter, when it's cold, inside is warm. So for the shepherds to keep the sheep warm, they put them inside a cave like this. Look, this is natural cave. And they make fire here, and you see the smoke go all over from here. The fire for protection, and also to keep the place warmer, even though it is warm in the winter inside the cave, and as well when they want to make some cappuccino in this cafe, they make it here. Guys, in the 1st century, up there in Jerusalem, we used to have the Jewish temple. For the Jewish, when you make a sin, you must bring a sheep as a sacrifice. So for the shepherds here, guys, it was business. There is one cave there, but they're having a mess. It's like one businessman, other businessman, the people who live far away, like Galilee, Nazareth, Hebron, they come to the shepherd's field, they buy the sheep and bring it as a sacrifice in Jerusalem. One thing, for the Jewish temple, if the sheep have one defect, it will not be accepted, because this defect represents sin. So the sheep must be perfectly preserved. So for the shepherds, it was business. They knew how to make their business. To take care of the sheep as to be accepted as a sacrifice. Today we're going to see Byzantine ruins. But before we go there, I want to give you a small idea about the history for us to understand what we're going to see today. Okay, my friends? We are going to do exactly the same tour the shepherds did. God sent the angels to the shepherds and told them that baby Jesus was born in Bethlehem. We are going to do exactly the same tour, going from here all the way to Bethlehem. The only difference between us and the shepherds, we have bus tours.
And air condition.
And air condition. Guys, I want to give you a very brief idea about the history. I'll begin before Christ. In the year 332 before Christ, to the year 63 before Christ, the Greeks controlled the Holy Land. We call it Hellenistic era. In this era, everybody here spoke the Greek language. For example, in Brazil, do we have Brazilians here? No. Portugal? In Brazil, I have lived in Brazil, we speak Portuguese there. It's Portuguese colony. Everybody speaks Portuguese. Latin America Central, Spanish. Portuguese colony, Spanish colony. The same thing here it was in the year 332 to the year 63. Everybody spoke the Greek language. That's why the original Bible, the New Testament in Greek, while the Old Testament in Hebrew. From the year 63 before Christ till the year 324 after Christ, the Romans. We call it the Roman era. This is the era our Lord Jesus was born in Bethlehem. We're going to visit the place where he was born, and he was crucified in Jerusalem. My dear friends, the first centuries of the Roman era, the church was persecuted. Not only the church, the Jewish as well were persecuted by the Romans. Till the year 324, we had an emperor here. His name was Constantine, and his mother Queen Helen. They adopted Christianity. We call it Byzantine era. Few minutes, we're gonna see Byzantine ruins down there. It's monastic establishment. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see the wine factory. We're gonna see the oil factory. We're gonna see the silos where they hide all the products. My dear friends, 638, the Muslims came here. We call it the first Islamic era, and it ended in the year 1099. Then the Crusaders. Today we're gonna see beautiful work of the Crusaders at the Nativity. They have a wall mosaic. You will love it. 1187, we had a war here. We call it Hattin War, between the Crusaders and the Muslims. The Muslims took control. We call it the second Islamic era. Guys, it was very long. We are talking from the year 1187 all the way to the year 1917. For example, as a Christian who lives in Bethlehem, I speak today Arabic language, which means even the language changed, because it was very long. 1917, we had the British Mandate. During the British Mandate, we had several archaeological schools that opened here. One from the USA, one from Germany, one from France, England, and also the Franciscan, which this is Franciscan area. They conducted a lot of excavations. This helped the tourism a lot, yes. Yes, economy in the Holy Land depends on tourism, especially in Bethlehem area. 1948, the country was divided. The north up there, we're going to see it, it was controlled by Israel, this part by Jordan. 1967, we had the 6 Days War. The entire country was controlled by Israel. My dear friends, even in my lifetime, I remember 2 different periods. I remember when I used to have Israeli ID, I used to travel with Israeli and laissez-passer, and all changed in the year 1993. Since this year till now, this area is under Palestinian Authority. After this history, I would love to tell you that today, we as Christians, we make less than 1% of the population. Imagine when Christianity began, Christians are the minority. After our visit here, we are going to Christian community. I want you to see how Christian lives. I want you to see how Christians survive. This is the only way we help Christians to stay in the Holy Land. There you can drink coffee for free, tea for free, there's juice, very nice juice as well, for free.
Are we going to Johnny? Because that's a rumor.
Yes.
Johnny? Okay,
Johnny.
Good.
There you will see how they survive here. As I told you, you see products for Christian families.
Then before we will, let's continue a little bit, because I want you to see it by yourself. I think the second church is still occupied, but let me see if I can take a video of it from the outside for you. Until then, until we will reach that place, please subscribe my channel. If you want to support it, at the description you will find Buy Me a Coffee link and PayPal. You can do it through there. Yeah, I can go in now, because I prefer that cave. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm so happy because I remember that place so well. I was here like twice a week, and now I'm here again. Then let's hope that we will have more options to visit that place again and again and again. And I'm so happy that Danny is our tour guide, because he actually gives you a lot of information.
Ci sono I bagni, Ale.
Oh.
Ale, andiamo? E vieni, dai. Ale, vieni.
When I say Byzantine, I'm talking after the year 324. My dear friends, you know this land always we have conflict. 614, the Persians attacked the Holy Land. All this establishment was destroyed. The only place wasn't destroyed, the Nativity. I'm not going to tell you why now. I'm going to tell you why when we are over there. But first, let's see very fast. This is where they make the oil. Here.
Oil press
You see?
is in
They
front
press
of
the
you.
olive and they make the oil. And we're going to see also the wine factory, and as well we're going to see the silos where they hide all the products. Wine factory, listen.
Wine
They put
press.
the grapes here, they press it. The juice goes to the second pool, then to the third pool, then they hide it in the wood. Where they hide it, look here. There is holes, we call it silos. Silos, Byzantine refrigerator as well, where they can make the wine. So they hide the product inside these holes.
And this is a press wine. There are 3 places here, and the silo is there.
Destroyed in the year 614 by the Persians.
Been destroyed 614 by the person.
The only place wasn't destroyed, the Nativity. I'm going to tell you why we are there, as I told you. Now what we're going to do, we're going to make the same tour of the shepherds. Let's go to Bethlehem.
Ok, bravo. Bravo. No, ma io questo me lo posso togliere.
Now I will go quick back to the cave, to the beautiful tent that Bertolucci built, to show you 3 amazing frescoes. One of them will be of let's wait for Danny here, please, because we're going that way. Follow Danny. And I wanted to look at the dog, the reaction of the dog when the shepherd, when the angel came. I don't know about you, but if an angel will come to me, I will be very, very afraid. I will be really I will shake. I'm going to do this quick. We are going back to the bus. Ah, you're not with me. No. Okay, sorry. All right. That's they're going to visit to see the Lord. You can see the dog here. They are meeting Jesus. Look at the dog. And when the angel appears, they're so afraid, especially the dog. Look at the stars above. And I'm rushing now back to the car. The Shepherd Field, June 2022. It's like 2 years and a quarter that I didn't visit that place. That was Danny, another one, Israeli Danny, another tour guide. And what I love here, it's not only a church, it's a theological park, and it's the nature. And when I'm bringing Protestant Christians, but not Catholic, they feel at home here too. In winter time, when it rains here, it's full with water, and it's so green. Now it's June, we won't have rain until November, at least until November. I love that place. I didn't visit it for a long time, but it looks the same. There's a new building that I'm building here. Salesmen are still here. It's so beautiful. That's the entrance, and we are going straight to the bus. Then subscribe my channel. If you want to support my channel, I will be more than happy. And see you in my next video. Bye bye.